Hey, legends in the making! You're tuned to WWE Uncovered, bringing WWE to your screen daily. Hit that bell, and let's start. What happened at WWE Clash in Paris has turned the entire wrestling world upside down. Roman Reigns, the face of WWE for more than a decade, the tribal chief, the man who defined an era, suffered one of the most unexpected and frightening storyline injuries of his career. What was supposed to be a routine victory celebration turned into a moment that silenced an entire arena. This wasn't a typical wrestling beatdown, not a planned post-match confrontation, but a dramatic on-screen assault that instantly became the most talked-about moment of the year. And the way the Paris crowd reacted, going from cheering to dead silent concern, proves just how deeply fans care about Roman Reigns. The shocking post-match attack. Right after Roman landed a clean spear to secure the win, he was celebrating with the fans in pure babyface fashion. But in the blink of an eye, Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker hit the ring and launched a surprise attack that nobody saw coming. WWE often uses post-match angles to build storylines, but the intensity of this one caught everyone off guard. Reed's massive top-rope splash and Breaker's explosive stomps were performed with such dramatic force that the crowd immediately realized this was going to be a major storyline twist. The suddenness, the timing, and the brutality of the moves created a moment WWE fans won't forget anytime soon. Why this angle? Felt so real. Part of what made this storyline hit so hard was how convincingly it was executed. Roman's selling, the referee reactions, the way medical staff rushed into the ring. It all looked shockingly authentic. WWE often blurs the line between story and reality to maximize drama, but this angle was delivered with such precision that many fans genuinely believed Roman was hurt. That confusion, that mix of fear and shock, is exactly what WWE storytelling aims for when building major rivalries. And when the camera zoomed in on Roman barely moving as trainers checked on him, it added a layer of seriousness that sent social media into a frenzy. The medical staff and stretcher scene. The moment WWE officials called for the stretcher, the Paris arena went silent. Fans weren't chanting, cheering, or booing. They were watching with genuine concern, and that's the power of a perfectly executed injury angle. WWE trainers placed a neck brace, secured Roman onto a spine board, and slowly wheeled him up the ramp. The picture of Roman Reigns being stretchered out of the arena is now one of the most dramatic images WWE has produced in years. It instantly raised the stakes of the storyline and made fans emotionally invested in what comes next. Locker room reactions. Backstage, WWE amplified the intensity of the moment by showing superstars reacting with anger, worry, or shock. Seth Rollins pacing, Cody Rhodes looking shaken, CM Punk posting a cryptic message. These reactions added emotional weight to the story. Talent appearing genuinely upset created the feeling that something extremely serious had taken place. WWE knows how valuable Roman is to the company, so showing the locker room's concern made the angle feel personal, important, and impactful. This wasn't just another attack, it was a storyline earthquake. Roman's family and emotional fallout. WWE didn't show Roman's real family, but commentators hinted at the emotional impact the moment had backstage. This subtle storytelling move made the audience feel the emotional stakes even more. Every viewer at home understood what it meant to see their hero stretchered away, and that emotional connection is what makes Roman such a powerful character. The idea of his family watching, worrying, and hoping for updates added extra depth to the storyline. Without going into inappropriate or real-life medical territory. WWE leadership in panic mode. Storyline. The on-screen reaction from WWE officials, especially Adam Pearce, added fuel to the fire. His anger toward Reed and Breakker, his decision to eject them from the building, and his visibly shaken expression made everything feel bigger than just a normal storyline attack. By presenting this as a major company emergency, WWE told fans loud and clear, "This moment matters. This is the start of a major arc, and the fallout will reshape storylines going forward." That's exactly how you build long-term intrigue. Why Reed and Breakker did it. Kayfabe motives. In storyline, the motivations behind Bronson Reed and Bron Breakker's attack are clear: jealousy, frustration, and a hunger for main event recognition. Both men want to break into the top tier of WWE, and attacking Roman, the biggest star of the modern era, instantly thrusts them into the spotlight. WWE used this angle to elevate two rising powerhouses, giving them heat, giving them purpose, and giving fans a pair of villains they now desperately want to see Roman eventually get revenge on. This is classic wrestling psychology. Take two talented wrestlers and make them the most hated men in the company overnight. The rising backstage tension. WWE is now portraying the locker room as divided, emotional, and ready for payback. This is an old-school storytelling tactic that works every single time. Some superstars argue Roman deserved respect. Others argue Reed and Breakker were simply making a statement. And still others want Roman back immediately to settle the score. These tensions create endless storyline possibilities. Tag matches, faction battles, backstage confrontations, interviews, and more. WWE has just opened up an entirely new set of rivalries and alliances around one single dramatic moment: the fan reaction and global outrage. The WWE universe exploded across social media the moment Roman was stretchered out. Hashtags trended worldwide. Fan videos went viral, and every major wrestling community erupted with speculation. The emotional investment fans have in Roman is incredible, and WWE used that connection perfectly. Fans weren't just upset. They were furious in a storyline sense. They wanted answers. They wanted justice. They wanted Roman back. This organic energy is something WWE can ride for months as the storyline unfolds. WWE's Silence and Mystery Updates. WWE has released minimal storyline updates about Roman's condition, and that silence is intentional. The less information the audience has, the more theories spread, and the more fans stay glued to every show waiting for answers. This mystery creates suspense, and suspense drives viewership. Every commentator tease, every backstage whisper, every "we'll update you when we know more" builds anticipation for Roman's eventual return. And when he does return, it will be one of the biggest pops of the year. What comes next? This storyline is now one of the hottest angles in modern WWE. It sets up a powerful comeback arc for Roman Reigns whenever he returns to television. It gives Reed and Breakker enormous heat that can fuel months of storylines. It creates locker room chaos, shifting alliances, emotional promos, and high-stakes matches. WWE has created a multi-layered plot that will keep fans hooked for a long time. And when Roman finally makes his return, whether it's in 6 weeks or 6 months, the explosion of energy from the fans will be unforgettable. Final thoughts: Roman Reigns has carried WWE for years, and this dramatic storyline injury reminds us just how important he is to the company and its fans. The Paris angle wasn't just a random attack. It was the start of something massive. It was an emotional shockwave designed to shake the foundation of WWE storytelling, and judging by the reaction from fans around the world, it worked. So now the question is simple. When Roman returns, will Reed and Breakker Be ready for the storm they've created.